Yeah, it's time for me to take the rest of these nails off. There you go. He's coming off. Yeah. He's coming off. These is coming off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's loose anyway. And stuff like that. I know y'all like, damn, so you taking them off? I don't know what I want to do for them, though. I know y'all like, hey, sis. Yeah, hey, y'all. Ain't been here in a while. I mean, I was here a couple days ago. And, I noticed that there's no drill, right? One thing I can say about my boyfriend, he say no, right? You know what's funny about that? He'll say no, right? And still end up getting it for me. I noticed that about him. Is this the nail drill he bought me? It don't even shake when I put it on 25,000 RPMs. I'm taking these off because I had these on since my aunt's funeral. And they going loose anyway. Like, y'all like Twitch for it? Yeah. They going loose anyway. I didn't mean to have a seizure at her funeral. Like, I'm still upset about that. I'm still, like, sad and so bad. Because she probably was like, my poor niece. I really thought these seizures was going to go away. But it didn't. I thought they was going to go away. But they didn't. I'm dealing with this shit. I really thought these seizures was going to go away. Yeah, you're not. I sit here and deal with this shit. Yeah. Because I had a seizure at my aunt's funeral. That was a grandmom seizure. Because I didn't even know it was coming. Whatever. I know exactly where the casket look. I know what color it is. I know what she had on. But everything else is a damn shame. I thought I would be able to deal with her death. I feel bad because she's not here no more, and she the only one I go to talk about my mom. She the only one I go to when I talk about my mom and stuff. Like, guess what, y'all? I got a tough mom. I know y'all like Toy for real. Yeah, I got a tough mom. My mom is tough. I couldn't have a boyfriend. Like, that's how strict she was. Yeah. I can't have no boyfriend. I don't know what my boyfriend think. I don't know what he think about me, man. I guess he thought I was in my teens, like, what, 11, 12, 13, 14, or something like that. Being a hot ass. I couldn't even have a boyfriend. I wasn't even thinking about boys at 11, 12, 13, 14 years old, 15 years old. I started liking boys when I was 16 years old, yo. I started liking guys when I was 16, yo. I broke my virginity when I was 16. I don't know what people think about me. Like, oh, she I guess they think, like, oh, she a hot ass, so She just be doing whatever. Besides that is not even hardly the case. That's why I had to tell my boyfriend, I don't know what type of planet you want about me. My mom is such a Christian, strict mom. My mom was strict and everything. Couldn't do shit. And people like, oh, sweet, yeah, your mom, no, my mom ain't allowed me to have a boyfriend. I had to sneak and get a boyfriend. I know you're like, Toy, for real, I'm not making this shit up. I don't know why my boyfriend think, I don't know what he think. Like, this shit is funny, this shit hilarious. I don't know what type of girlfriend you think I was when I was younger, because I wasn't even into boys when I was 6 and 7 and 8. Some of these guys been having sex at 6. I was still playing Barbies at 6. Like, are you serious? I ain't even like being touched by boys. Mind you, I used to be scared of boys when I was that little anyway. Because them little boys was nasty. Little boys was nasty as hell. Having sex at 5 and 6 and shit. I wasn't even thinking about sex at no damn 6. And everybody swore up and down I'm a hot ass. I was never a hot ass. Probably when I got to like, in my 20s or whatever and stuff like that. Now, I don't know why people be thinking all this stuff about me, man. I don't get it. I couldn't even have a fucking boyfriend. My mom would even had a fit if a boy walked me home from school. I got a 7th grade sweetheart. He used to walk me home from school. I mean, he liked me that much. To this day, he still liked me. Look, I didn't do nothing with him until I got old enough. My mom did not allow me to have boyfriends. I know you're like, Toya, you serious? Yes, man. Shoot. My cousin's like, Mom, Aunt Charlotte's strict. Yeah, she was. She didn't let me have no boyfriend. I had to sneak and get a boyfriend at 16. When she found out I let my virginity go, I thought she was going to kill my ass. Because she was that mad. And I got pregnant at 17. I hired it from my mom. You know what I mean? Look, me and my cousin got pregnant around the same time. We both got pregnant at 17. People like, oh, shoot, I lost my baby. She didn't lose hers. Look, that baby that I'm talking about, he 23 years old. My baby would have been 23 years old. My baby would have turned 24 right behind him. Like, are you serious? And when my mom found out I was sexually active, she was pissed off. I don't know what type of people, my boyfriend now. So are you serious? Yeah, I couldn't have no boyfriend and no damn, I don't know what type of shit he on. Look, my mom was strict. I couldn't have no damn boyfriend. Let a boy walk me home from school. My mom will have a fucking fit. Because Christian parents don't believe in that type of stuff. Or whatever. You literally have to forgive. You literally have to ask God for forgiveness when you sit there and give yourself up all early. I don't know what my boyfriend thinks. Like, real talk, I don't know what he be thinking. Like, you think I'm just one of them type of girls, huh? Just giving it up, right? Besides, it's not me. I don't do stuff like that. Like I said, I had to sneak to have a boyfriend. My mom was very damn strict. That Christian, she took Christianity real serious. I mean, I'm a Mormon. I joined the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints, like at 7, or I got baptized at 7. Like, come on, man. And I'll be honest with you. When you get baptized, that's changed stuff. People like, Toya, you serious? When you get baptized, it changed everything. When I got to like 15, I didn't listen to my mom, and my mom sent me to an all-girls camp, all Christian, all girls boot camp. I know y'all like, Toya, are you serious? I'm not making it up. So that's why I be trying to tell my boyfriend, I don't know what you talking about. Because my mom did not play with me, yo. When she found out I was sexually active, she just lost it. And people were like, damn, for real? Yeah. Because my mom wanted me to keep my virginity. You know what I mean? I know y'all like, oh, sweet. She was one of them type of moms. Like, she wanted me to keep my virginity. You know what I mean? She wanted me to wait. I should have waited. Now that I'm older, I'm 41. And I used to get mad at my mom. I used to think she was so strict. But now I understand why she did what she did, yo. I swear. She did me a favor, yo. I should have waited to have sex. I should have never make it a big deal. I should have never rushed into that shit. I should have waited. Because I would tell any little girl, like, if I do decide to get pregnant again and have a daughter, I'm gonna tell my daughter, like, don't rush to have sex. I said all this to my niece. My niece is 17 years old. I tell her the same shit. Don't rush to have sex. Give yourself some time. And if the guy want to have sex with you, if he love you, if he like you enough, he'll wait. I wish I would have known that shit when I was 16. Hi. But, like, for real, like, if I known that now, I would have sat there and I would have just waited. You know what I mean? Because it's not too thrilling to give yourself up early or whatever and stuff like that. And then I ain't gonna lie, I will be telling what I do regret the most is losing my virginity at 16. I should have just waited. I should have never. I'm telling you, guys will peer pressure you into it. Oh, to give you all the niggas in the book. Like, this is what he pull you with. I love you. If you loved me, you'll do it. I heard that shit before. You know what I mean? Stuff, shit like that. If you love me, you'll do it. I was 16 years old. I should have never did it. I should have waited. Like any other little young teen, I should have waited. And stuff like that. Waiting, where I don't tell any female right now, look, if you're a virgin or whatever, don't rush to have sex, because then a guy will peer pressure you, yo, to do it, even when you don't want to. If I would tell the young Toya, wait. That's the only thing I regret, was giving myself up at 16. My other cousin that's under me, she gave herself up when she was 18. She waited that long because I'm telling you, the guy peer pressured the female, but don't really know the half of you breaking this girl virginity. Mind you, she never had sex before. And I gave my virginity up to the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. He was a stupid boy. He was dumb, immature. When I see him now, I be like, ew. I can't believe I liked you that much to give myself up to you. Because you wasn't even the right person to give myself up to. You wasn't even the right person for that shit. I gave myself up to the wrong person. And people were like, damn, Toy, for real? Yes. And some females do that. End up realizing that, damn, I was probably better off saving myself. And stuff like that. This is exactly how I feel about breaking my virginity and shit like that. I should have waited. I should have never went through all that shit. I should have waited. I know y'all like, Toy, for real? I should have waited. I should have never make it like that. I should have waited. And then you're like, Toy, for real? I should have waited. Because the man, if the boy, like I said, if the guy like you enough, he'll wait. And people be telling me like, damn, Toy, for real? Yeah, if he love you enough, he'll wait, yo. I told my niece, she's 17 years old. I was like, do not even do it, yo. Don't give yourself up. And he start peer pressuring you, don't do it. She said, I'm sorry, no, don't do it. If he sit there and put, I know everything that nigga says just to get in your panties. They say all the right shit. They say all the right shit to get in your panties, y'all. I'm not making this up. They say all the right shit. Just to have sex with you. They'll tell you they love you, knowing they don't love you. Look. You talking about they love you and shit. Shit funny as hell, yo. I told my niece all the time, no. Save yourself. You don't gotta rush to do that shit. Fuck that shit. I'll tell any young girl that shit. Watch when my great niece turn older. I'm gonna tell her the same shit. She's 6 years old now. But when she get old enough, I'm like, no, save yourself, yo. Save yourself for your husband, yo. Because these men will these guys will peer pressure the female. That's why there's a lot of females having sex early and shit. Having sex at 12. I wasn't even thinking about sex at fucking 12. I was still playing with Barbies. I ain't stopped playing with Barbie dolls until I was like 14. I know y'all like, Toy, for real? Yeah. Like, people be like, oh, Toy, yeah. A boy with peer pressure, the guys always peer pressure the damn girl. They talk her into having sex and all that. And then after a while, she regrets the shit. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been 16 before. I've been 17 before, too. I remember my teenager years. Them damn boys will straight there and peer pressure you like with the quickness. And I got pregnant at 17. That dude was 20 something years old. I told you, y'all. I've been dealing with older men since a long time. I was 22 years old and dated a man that was 42. Everybody in Kansas swore up and down that was my pimp. I said, oh, for real? That's the best y'all could come up with? Come to find out, he really was my boyfriend. I was like, they always question my relationships. That's why the relationship, I don't even like talking about my relationships on Facebook no more. Because these men be on your inbox still talking to you. They don't give a fuck. They don't got no respect. They don't give a fuck that you in a relationship. They don't care. He sending you all these messages and shit. I had a couple niggas in my inbox talking about break up with them. I was like, for what? To be with you? Shoot. I don't like to be the rebound girl. People like, Toy, are you serious? I'm dead serious. Don't nobody want to be the damn rebound girl and shit. These nails are really coming off, man. Cause I don't use the nippers because they hurt, so I'll soak them. And people are like, damn, Toy, I wish I would have kept my virginity, y'all. I know y'all like, Toy. It's not even worth it. That peer pressure that the guys give you. You say all the right stuff so you can give it up. I love you and yeah, you love me, all right. As soon as you give it up, they don't want nothing to do with you no more. I had one of them motherfuckers. I know y'all like, Toy, are you serious? Yeah. I don't. Now that I'm 41 years old, that's one thing I do regret being 16. I should have saved myself. He wasn't even worth giving it up to. I don't even want to be. Now when I see him, I'm like, this is what I liked. Yeah, I don't even look at him the same. I'm just over it. That's why I told my boyfriend, like, I told my dude, what do you expect from me? People that know me since I was, now I like dealing with somebody that know me my whole life. I don't like dating somebody that just getting to know me. I know y'all like, Toy, why you say that? Because I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. Because you got to sit here and explain a whole rundown of how you was. When the other individual knows you already. Another individual know you very well. They know you since 7th grade. And they know you very well. But then when you in a relationship with a motherfucker. Damn. That I just broke them numbers. That goes to show you. Dang. I'm going to get some more. I just broke a nipper. Look. So you got ready. That goes to show you how serious this is. Yeah. So I'm going to just soak them off. I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah. These are some good press-ons. I know you're like, they press-ons? Oh, hell yeah. Because I've been being lazy lately. I ain't been wanting to use no poly gel. I ain't want to use no acrylic or nothing. These shits is coming off. You know what I mean? Damn, I broke the shit out that thing. I mean, I literally broke the nipper, y'all. But, like, real talk, I would tell any young girl that's in 18s, wait, don't have sex at 14. Don't even have sex at 12. Don't have sex at 11. Don't even have sex at 8 or 9. I'm trying to be quick to grow up. If I could tell a little Toy, if I could sit there and tell a little Toy, you should have just waited to do that. You should have waited. It's no big deal. If the guy like you and peer pressure you into having sex, don't mess with him. Let that nigga go. Because if he keep doing that, then he don't give a fuck. He just give a fuck about himself. He don't care about you. That's why he trying to peer pressure you into having sex and shit. One thing I can say about this glue turns to some straight up jelly after you done soaked it in some acetone. People like, damn, Toy, for real? Yeah, it start looking like, which is a good thing. I like to soak my shit, yo. Because I don't want to mess up my real nail. So I soak some. I'll tell anybody. Any young girl. Save yourself. Don't be quick to be having sex. Try to wait. Wait till you get old enough to realize what it is. Because you having sex at a young age is not. Having sex at a young age is not going to get you nowhere. Like, I will be honest. And see, some of these guys are having sex real young. I know, I'm like my last ex. He said he started having sex at 6. I was like, damn. You wasn't playing Power Wheels? Hot Wheels and shit? Damn, you ain't give yourself a chance at all. And there's a lot of guys like that. And then you wonder why you got mental problems and stuff like that. And you think it's just sex and the damn woman, the damn chick done raped you. Guys get raped too, yo. I know y'all like, Sweet, you funny. No, guys get raped too. Look. They don't want to talk about that shit though. Guys get raped too. They don't want to talk about that shit. Mind you, if you're in a relationship with somebody, ask that man how old he was when he first had sex. And whatever. I bet you he not going to want to tell you. And then some of these motherfuckers don't know they've been raped. So they think it's normal to be having sex at 6. And shit like that. Wasn't even thinking about fucking sex when I was 6. Even 5 or 4. I was playing with toys to this day. Like, what the hell? I was playing with toys. I ain't stopped playing with toys until I was like 14. I was a late bloomer on everything. I know you're like, 24. I was a late bloomer, yo. My aunt knew I was the one that passed away. She knew I was going to be one of them. When I got my first menstrual cycle, my mom already told me what it was before I got it. And I just sat up there and I thank God got it at home and not in school. Because when I got it at home, I was just sitting up here crying. You know what I mean? People like, oh, Toy, because I know I'm about to be a little woman. You know what I mean? So I sit there and cried. When I got it my first time, I gave all my toys away to some little girl. I was like, this ain't gonna help me no more. Shit, I'm a fucking little lady now. A little lady, look. But guess what, yo? I broke my virginity when I was 16. Because when I was like 14, 15, I was scared of boys. Boys, I used to think boys was the worst. Now, my first kiss probably when I was 11 or something. But other than that, I was still a kid. Like, that's what I'm sitting here saying. I'll tell any of my niece. I tell my niece, and even the niece I had, my great niece, I'm going to tell her, don't be rushing and do nothing. If that boy like you, he'll wait. Because these little niggas don't want to wait no more. They want you to just give it up. You know what I mean? Want you to give it up. And then if you don't give it up, they go to the next girl. And do the same thing to her. I'm not making that shit up, y'all. I know y'all like, damn, Toy for real? Yeah. I'm not making this shit up. It peer pressure you into having sex, yo. Well, if the girl don't want to have sex, what you gonna leave her? What you gonna break up with her because she don't want to have sex? I had that happen to me too. I just like somebody and I ain't want to have sex with them, so they broke up with me. And I was 12 at the time. I was scared of sex. And then especially when you in a 7th and 8th grade or 10th grade, that shit make you don't want to do nothing. The damn shows, the documentaries they show you about health class and shit like that shit make you. That's why I was the late bloomer. I ain't start touching. I ain't start having sex until I was 16. Shit, that shit was a turn. And the people that I was hanging with was already having sex. Got a nerve to sit here and talk about me, and you already having sex at 9 or maybe 10. I waited till I was 16. Shoot. So now I tell my niece, no, don't rush that shit. Take your ass to college and shit, or whatever. There's guys out there out there that like you enough to make that wait for you. There's some out there like that, like you enough to you know what I mean? You got some that will wait, and some that will just want to be a hot ass and won't wait. But I will tell the young Toya, yeah, you could have waited to do all of that. You ain't had to rush into nothing. If he like you enough, he'll wait. And I was just, nah. I ain't start breaking my virginity until I was 16. And my mom was so fucking mad, yo. Well, I will tell you this. At least my mom ain't Carrie's mom. I know y'all like, so you funny as shit. At least my mom wasn't Carrie's mom. I felt bad for Carrie. And people be sitting here like, Toy, for real. Yeah, at least my mom wasn't that. Like Carrie. I mean, she, Eve was weak. Eve was weak. Mom, Eve was weak. Look, all because she got her first period. Eve was weak. Look, I was like, oh my God. Look, now I know why Lynette hate that horror movie. There's a lot of people don't like the Carrie movie. Eve was weak. I said, yeah, her mom need help. Her mom is crazy as shit. Eve was weak. Said Eve was weak. Like, oh my God. Like these movies, now I know why my sister Lynette didn't like that. Because that was a weird ass movie. Oh, because she got her first menstrual. Eve was weak. Said Eve was weak. Look. I'm like, oh my God. This shit is crazy. I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. That's when you realize shit is crazy. I know y'all like Toy for real. Yeah. That's when you really realize that shit. when shit is crazy. Like, I'm dead serious. When shit, I'm taking my nails off, y'all. Soaking them. Soaking them is like... And they were just saying Eve was weak. Watching a Carrie movie. No wonder she wanted to run away. Her mom was crazy. I'm like, well, at least my mom wasn't like that. So, I just don't. And then being a Christian so long, or whatever. I got a question for y'all, because I listen to a lot of Christian broadcasts. Okay, I got a question for y'all. If Jesus come back, right? This is some real stuff. If Jesus come back, right? Would you be ready when he come back? When he come back and take his people, are you gonna be ready? You know, I remember my pastor used to say this to me. If he come back, would you be ready? Because guess what, y'all? I have mental illness and epilepsy. I have seizures. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't take drugs. And I used to be addicted to prescription pills. Real bad. And then I don't got no cravings and no desires. So I absolutely don't do nothing. Been clean over like 18 years. I've been clean a long time, y'all. What would you do if Jesus come back? Like when God come back, what's y'all plan when he come back and take his people? I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a Christian and I don't do jack and whatever. I'm gonna be scared or whatever, because a Christian, I'm gonna tell you what's the difference between people that don't do nothing, the people that believe in God and don't do absolutely nothing. The only thing I'm scared of is God, Jesus, and my mom. And I know you're like, so you scared of your mom and you 41? Yeah, because my mom is not the type of mom y'all think she is. I got the mom that don't play no games. Like, I'm at the age, I'm 41, and don't you know she still come out of nowhere, and like if I did something, you know she will still spaz out on me. And I'm 41, y'all. That stuff don't go away. Y'all be thinking, y'all, if y'all think that, then something wrong with y'all. Because if you think because you older, your mama ain't gonna spaz out on you at your age, then something ain't right. Cause I'm 41 years old, and my mom, if I say something that she don't like or something like that, she gonna spaz out on me. I don't know why y'all people don't notice that. Look, I don't be disrespecting my mom. Look, and a lot of people at my aunt's repast was like, "Toy, you listen to your mom." Yeah, I listen to my mom. My mom off the hook. Mind you, I used to get hit with switches, and I used to get hit with stencil cords. Anything she put her hands on, she would hit me with it. And my cousin, that's like almost in her 60s, was like, "Toy, you raised different." She ain't never lied. I got the kind of mom, look, real talk, I got the kind of mom, if, you know what I mean, I'm 41, y'all. And if I don't say the right stuff, or whatever I say to her don't make sense to her, if she snap out on me, because you know my mom don't got no patience because she older now. I was even scared. Look, real talk, y'all. I'm gonna make y'all laugh. I was scared to even tell her that can she ride me to go see my psychiatrist tomorrow. I was even scared to ask her that. I know y'all like, Toy, is you serious? Yeah, because my mom is no joke, man. Everybody else's mom is different, but my mom is a different type of mom, yo. And when I say that, people be like, "Toy, you funny." No, this is not a funny matter. I'm dead serious. I'm 41 years old. If it was up to her, she, you know what I mean? She'll snap and cuss. Because you know, when they older, and I will tell you this, when they in their 60s, and she's over her 70s, she's almost in the middle of her 70s. So therefore, if she's impatient, so you better say the right thing to Miss Patterson. She gonna holler at me and snap. whatever. Like when I had that seizure at my aunt's funeral, she said, you okay? What happened? I said, Mom, I don't even know what happened. Like ever since that happened, I've been trying to research and trying to figure out why did it happen? Did I put too much overwhelming, did I put too much overwhelming on me in my head? Because I see, I remember how the casket looked. It was white, and she had on a pink dress. I remember how she looked and everything. She looked so pretty. She just looked like she was sleeping, and everything else. And I was telling my mom yesterday and today, Mom, that seizure was a grandmom seizure, so I got both. They had told me I had both. They told me that, look, Miss Patterson, you got both. You don't got just one, you got both. So then usually I know when they're coming. Not this one. I know y'all like Twyford. Not this one. Not this one, y'all. I woke up. I got better. I got out of the seizure and just looking around. That's what I do. My bearings be off and stuff. I got back to normal, and then I got back to normal and stuff. Look. Now, grandma's seizure lasts like 3 minutes, 4 minutes tops. If I get both of them, because I got 9 epileptic seizures, and I got grandma that have two seizures happening at the same time, I won't know that I have one. And if I have two of them at the same time, it's gonna be longer. I know you're like, Toy, are you serious? Now I'm starting to put 2 and 2 together about my seizures. If the seizures is too long, that means both of them happen. But if there's only one that came out, because come to find out, I'm starting to realize both of my whole brain works. My whole brain, look. I noticed that with the seizures, my whole brain worked. Now, the seizure I had, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? When I was at the funeral and stuff like that, I just put too much overwhelming on my head. Like, you know what I mean? Because when I got back to normal, I was just looking around and stuff like that. Because usually, I know when they coming. I'll start seeing bright ass light. Like when I'm about to get one, I get bright ass light or aura. Or it feel like you see a big ass bright light. And then I'll get it. I don't know how be honest with you, I don't know how I have a significant other and he you know, my mom said, and I told my mom, I said, Mom, some people can handle it and some people can't. You know what I mean? Some people can handle and some people can't handle that shit. Like if you got like a significant other and you in a relationship with somebody and they can't handle that shit, because some people can't. Only ex-boyfriend I knew that could handle was that my ex. Yeah. And people be like, damn, Toy, for real? Yeah. But this shit, listen, y'all. That's what's the kicker, y'all. I didn't have this when I was younger. This didn't happen in 2000. I got my first seizure in 2022, and I ain't been the same since. I'm starting to think maybe it got something to do with the diabetes. I know y'all like Toy, for real. I think it got something to do with the diabetes and shit. Like, because Lynette used to get seizures with diabetes. I'm starting to put 2 together. And then when I have a dream, when I go to sleep and have dreams, I dream about Lynette more than I ever did in my life. And I only dream about my sister is when something that is going on with me. That's when I start dreaming about my sister. That's how I be knowing something is going on with me. Because I'll have a dream about my sister and she'll just look at me in a dream. And she won't even smile. She'll just look at me. and just start saying stuff to me. Because I don't remember my seizures. I done had a lot. And I don't remember them. My boyfriend was like, you don't remember them? No, I don't remember. My significant other used to be like, you gotta be a strong guy to deal with me that got seizures. Because seizures can kill, hurt. Seizures can scare the shit out of somebody. I got all kind of thoughts in my head, y'all. When I go back to the normal. Like, you know what I mean? I got pregnant. And then lost the baby. I know you're like, poor Toy. Lost the baby. Wanted that baby so bad, y'all. Like, I really couldn't really sit here and say, I wanted that baby real bad. Like, it was like, to the point where I was like, it's not fair. I get pregnant after, the last time I got pregnant, I was 22 years old. And I'm 41 now. And I turned around and got pregnant. Whatever. And guess what? I'm going to be honest with y'all Facebook friends and Instagram or, you know what I mean? But my friends, I'm going to tell you this. I found out I was pregnant with a mild seizure. That was a mild seizure. My seizures is scary. I just wish I'll be talking to having a conversation with God. Like, I hope pray one day I can overcome this type of stuff. I'm hoping one day I can overcome the seizures because I don't want to be like, if I do one day, if God bless me to get pregnant and then I'm sitting here taking care of my baby and then I take care of my baby and I turn around and get a seizure. You know what I mean? Because I know one day it's going to happen. God going to bless me to be a mom. I mean, y'all, I don't do nothing. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't take drugs. I don't do nothing. That's why I didn't understand why I lost the baby. But they already told me what it was. My doctors told me it wasn't my fault. But that miscarriage pain hurt really bad. I know y'all like, Toy, for real? Yes. That miscarriage pain hurt real bad. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, I was telling him, the person I was pregnant by, I said, that hurts. He said, I'm sorry, Toya. Look, that hurts. That pain is crazy. I felt like I died and came back type of stuff. Like, it hurt that bad. That's why I be sitting here saying, like, I wouldn't want no woman to have no damn miscarriage. That pain was, like, unbearable. That pain was so bad, I still remember it, and it happened in January. Like I'm dead serious. I remember the pain so well because it happened in January, and this is May, and I still remember the pain. I relived the pain when I have like a menstrual cycle or cramps. And I'll be sitting here talking to God like, God, look, this is crazy. Like, this pain is crazy. I knew the pain was terrible when I was in the hospital and stuff like that. And I will tell you this, my miscarriage lasts me hours. I know y'all like, Tori, you fucking sick? It's hours. Yeah. It was hours. That pain is bad, y'all. I want to tell you this too. I'm going to be honest with y'all. A miscarriage is it's like abortion. The thing is, with abortion, y'all get anesthesia and you get, you know what I mean? You get pain, to get the pain. You get numb for the abortion. But miscarriage? Nah. I know y'all like, Toy, you serious? Miscarriage? Mm-mm. Or whatever. I remember I broke the wheelchair in the hospital because I kept slamming the wheelchair up and down. I'm telling you, I was telling my mom seen it for herself. It looked like something you should put on YouTube. Like, so people would be like, oh shit, fuck this. If a woman see that, she going, oh hell no. It make you turn to something when you have that type, when you going through that type of pain. I was slamming on the wheelchair up and down. I was so strong. I was so fucking strong. I was slamming the wheelchair up and down. All the way going up and down on the wheelchair. Because that's how bad the pain is. I remember my mom told me when she was pregnant with me and she was in labor, she said she punched the wall. And the wall, she literally put a hole in the wall. Like, you get all this strength when you in pain like that. That's why when the women is giving birth and they be sitting up there screaming and making noise and shit like that, that's because the pain is that bad. But just imagine how a miscarriage is. Look. They gave me, you know how many shots of morphine they gave me in the hospital, yo? They gave me a lot. They had to give me, first they gave me a little bit of dose. That shit just let me, I'm telling you. And now I'm starting to realize a woman that's in labor or going through it, man, I slammed on that wheelchair up and down, in the air coming down and shit. You'd be surprised what a woman can do when she's going through that type of pain. Look. You know what hurt me the most? Me and him be having arguments, and he be getting mad because he's like, are you always saying shit? I'm trying to give chicks the benefit of the doubt. Like, for real. I'm not trying to make you look bad or whatever and stuff like that. But that shit was crazy. I slammed on that wheelchair like I had powers. I know y'all like, Toy, you serious? Yeah. That's how bad the pain was. And I always say to myself, like, I don't want to keep living the pain. I pray to God bless me enough to get pregnant again so I could go ahead and get my tubes tied and go on with life. With my baby and stuff like that. And watch it grow and give birth and just it. And then if the child get bigger and be like, Mom, why you didn't have another baby? No, I will tell her, I'll tell he or she, I don't want to put too much on my body. Because a miscarriage can wipe a woman out too. It'll make a woman, like, I'm telling you, get special powers when you having a miscarriage. That pain is unbelievable. I know y'all like, Toy, for real? Y'all. That pain make you think. That pain make you think, like, should you do it again type of shit. Because you scared of the pain. You know what I mean? I know y'all like, Toy, for real? Yeah, I'm scared of the pain. Or whatever. I like getting pregnant. But if I get pregnant, I want to stay pregnant. I don't want to keep going through the pain. I know you're like, poor, so yes. You know what I mean? If I get pregnant again, I don't want to keep going through pain. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm going through now. Like, I don't want to keep going through pain if I get pregnant again. People be sitting there like, damn, Toy, for real? Yeah. It's hard for us women or whatever. That pain be unbelievable, yo. Men, y'all men are so lucky and blessed, and y'all don't even see it. Y'all blessed and don't even see it. Like, I don't understand why y'all don't know how blessed y'all is. Like, you don't gotta go through that type of stuff. Y'all don't gotta go through. Ain't no man like one of the comedians say it. Can't no man have a baby, 8 babies, 10 babies. You wouldn't be able to do it. That's why us women deserve more than what you try to give us. We deserve so much more. I mean, we can bear children and hold them and carry them in their womb and stuff. Y'all can't do that. Y'all don't know how to do that. Y'all have no idea how I feel. Just like Tupac said, and you have a right, and I have no right to tell a woman what to do. And all of y'all men is made from a woman and stuff, and God in order to be putting your hands on the female. Look, that shit crack. That shit guns with my gear. You put your hands on her, but you try to tell her what to do, but you have no right to do that. You know why God created men? I'm being real right now. God created men for a reason. He created men because he wants y'all to be strong. Y'all providers. That's what y'all, that's y'all job. Like on some real shit. That's your job. That's your job. Your job is to provide. I mean, look what Adam did with Eve. I'm mad at Eve because look what we got. Look at what us women got to go through when we have kids or menstrual cycle and shit. Eve created this shit. Look. So I feel some type of way about her. Because when I was having the pain, my mom felt so bad for me. Like, my mom was hugging me hard as I don't know what. My mom felt bad for me. You could tell that gotta be hard for a mom to see her child hurting like that. And that's why I be trying to tell my boyfriend, like, my mom is too old to be seeing that shit. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't at the hospital. He on video. And people be like, damn. And that's why I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Because that shit hurted me bad. I got pregnant by you. I didn't get pregnant by myself. And he be like, you always putting our stuff on Facebook. I'm not putting no stuff on Facebook. I'm just letting people understand, and females too, because I'm sure I'm not the only one going through this shit. That's why I put it on Facebook. Because men, I'm telling you, men deal with shit different, yo. Y'all don't deal with shit like us women do. Shoot, y'all deal with shit easy as hell. Like, nothing don't bother you and shit. And then when I end up being mean and shit and cold-blooded at heart, then you want to know why I'm like that. And I'm like that because you made me like that. I don't look at it no other way. So that's what I'm saying. I hope you know what you're doing. Because guess what? Toy is in the verge of walking away. I'm in the verge of walking away from a relationship, knowing if I know, like I did it with my ex. I was dealing with that man for 4 years. If I know something ain't good for me, I'm a dip. I'm a Scorpio, so this is what we do. We bounce. So are you putting our business on Facebook? No, I'm not putting our business on Facebook. I'm going to see if any other woman's out there going through the same shit I'm going through, because I know I'm not the only one that had a miscarriage. It's more hurtful when you got to do it. It's more hurtful for a woman when she got to do it by herself. I don't know how long it's going to take for him to get that shit. Or whatever. It's more hurtful when she got to do it herself. When she sit here and got to endure the pain by herself. Shoot. Because if we could get pregnant by ourselves, we wouldn't need you. Look. That's all I'm saying. No, he's like, you always putting our business out there. No, I'm not putting our business out there. I just want to see if there's any other female out there going through that shit. No, probably not. Thank God my mom made me strong as hell. I thank God for that. For my mom making me strong. You know what I mean? I thank God for that. You know, you putting our business all on Facebook. No, I'm only putting it on there to see if I'm the only female that's going through this shit. And I know I'm not the only girl out here that's going through miscarriages. Shit. But I really wanted that baby, so that's how pissed off I am. And that happened in January, and I'm still mad. Still a little irritated. But guess what I didn't do? Guess what I didn't do, y'all? I'm mad and all that stuff, but guess what I didn't do, y'all? Guess what I didn't do? Blame God. Yeah? That's what I didn't do. I didn't blame him. Because I know he didn't do it. I found out a lot of stuff after I lost that baby. It's got something to do with everything. Must have been bad timing. I know you're like, oh, Toy. I think it was probably bad timing. I don't question God. I don't complain to God about it. All I tell him is, can he help me with the situation, how I feel? Because when my aunt died, I started grieving double. And I started getting real deeply depressed. And then my primary doctor was trying to put me in a mental hospital. Like I gotta be there for my mom. You know, when my mom be grieving by herself. I told her I be saying it. You don't question God. Some people, some females, and I saw it on Instagram, some females that done had miscarriages. Some females that done had miscarriages blame God. I don't even blame God. Oh, Lord. I don't blame him. And there's a lot of women out there doing that. Like blaming God. You be out there blaming God of the miscarriage and all that. That pain was crazy. And I know y'all asking me, like, so would you try again? Yeah. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind it. I already done healed proper. You know what I mean? It's funny how a woman's body go right back to normal after all that happened. It took a minute though, but it went back to normal. My weight dropped. I had breakfast, but I didn't eat all my breakfast, y'all. Usually, I eat all my breakfast, but I didn't eat all my breakfast today. I know y'all like, oh, to it. I didn't eat all my breakfast, y'all. I know y'all like, oh, to it. Trying to figure out why I had the seizure in. And I don't want that to keep happening. So I'm just like over it. And the guy I'm pregnant with, you know what I mean? He sat there and say, I guess he said he had to make me feel better. Like, we can try again. I'm like, I'm scared to try again. Oh, look. But I don't want to keep going through this again. I don't think about it. I know when to give up. I wouldn't tell him that. But I know when he see this live, he going to be like, really? You want to give up? I'm like, I don't want to give up, but I'm scared, man. I don't want to keep going through this. But those miscarriages hurt. And then on top of that, I'm older. I'm not like in my 30s. I ain't in my late 20s. Like, I'm scared now. But I'm about to get off of here, y'all. And guess what, y'all? I'm on YouTube. It's Latoya Patterson 8092. That's my YouTube page. I was supposed to do nails on live, but I don't know. I'm prolonging this shit. And people don't understand how hard it is being a female. I say I will never complain. Whatever. Come to find out, complaining. But you know what? I wanted to do another. I want to say this too. Make it really known. Or whatever. I'm not the same Toya. Not the same Toya like the same Toya when I was like young and shit. I know y'all like Toya for real. I'm not the same Toya. Yeah, I mean, you could get on my Facebook and look at my pictures and know I'm still the Toya, but my mentality and how I be feeling about shit changed over the years. This started processing when I was in high school. And then it just kept going. And I'm glad my cousin said what she said on Instagram, because now I seen that people around my age bracket, y'all motherfuckers are still out there doing fuckery shit. Fuckery shit. Y'all still out there doing fuckery shit and shit like that at your fucking age. And you still out there doing fuckery shit. I was going to address this in any way before I get off of this motherfucker. But y'all be people that's my age bracket. You might be my age, right? You might be the same age as me, 51, right? I'm not the same Toya. The other Toya, something happened to her. When I lost Lynette, I ain't been the same since. I'm not the same Toya. Like, I keep saying this shit. I'm the type of I'm not the other Toya. Like, you can't just run up, like I said, you can't just run up on me in public and think I ain't gonna be strapped or have a gun or have some type of weapon in my pocketbook, because I don't trust females, especially Camden females or people that I know from back in the day. I don't trust none of these chicks or whatever, stuff like that. And I know they be following my fucking YouTube too now. Like, oh, Toy got YouTube, trying to see what the fuck I be saying on there and shit. I'm not the same Toya. I'm not the same, y'all. I want you to know this and literally listen to this live. I'm not the same Toya. I grew up. Yeah. I take my whole situation and change everything. Like being mature and stuff like that. Your age will change you. I know you're like, Toy, for real, your age will change you. You know what I mean? I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah, your age will change you. I'm not the same. You know what I mean? I watch what you say to me and shit. I have low tolerance for bullshit. You know what I mean? Oh, you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah, I have low tolerance for bullshit. I'm not like I used to be and stuff like that. I don't know how to let something roll off my back. Maybe because that's a Scorpio trait or whatever. I don't forget shit too. That's the thing about me. Because like I said in my last of my lives, my brain and my thought process for somebody that get multiple seizures, my thought process doesn't change. I said the same thing to my cousin. She's the same age as me. I was like, you're going to get tired of shit. She said, for real? Yeah. You're going to get tired of shit. I don't have no patience. I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah, my patience is real thin. The older I get, the more it probably will be. Being an older cousin is a privilege. But then my mom said something to me that makes sense. You end up gaining wisdom. I'm telling you, when you have epilepsy and you got these medical problems and shit like that, that shit make you look at life differently. It really do. Especially having fucking epilepsy. That shit gonna make you look at the life different. I'm telling you, you're gonna look at life totally different, yo. Having multiple seizures, you're gonna look at life a whole different whole different than how you did look at life. And people are like, Toy, you serious? It's gonna make you look at life differently, yo. The miscarriage changed me a little bit. Was we playing that baby and the baby end up dying? We playing that baby. I know you're like, Toy, what's up with your contacts? One thing I noticed about my contacts, you know what I noticed about my contacts? It changed the color. My eye color, my real eye color is like a light brown, like a nice, perfect brown eyes. But then when I wear my contacts, it make and these is blue contacts, yo. Cause I broke the gray ones, so you know I'm sick, right? I do wear glasses, yo. And people be sitting here saying to me, I'm not the same, yo. I'm not the same Toy. Y'all get on my page, you friend request me, you look at my lives. But the thing is, you look at my lives, and you did all of this. But did you learn anything? Like I said, and didn't nobody say nothing. What would you do if Jesus come back? I mean, I really wouldn't want an answer for that. You're not going to be ready. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. I'm not ready. I don't do nothing. That's probably why that's probably why he don't be wanting to take me nowhere and shit like that, because I don't smoke, drink, or do nothing. I'm considered a little saint. And that's besides the point. I'm not perfect. I keep telling you. Now Jesus Christ is perfect. I keep saying that shit. Y'all know, like, Jesus Christ is perfect. Me, I ain't perfect, y'all. I have flaws like everybody else. But guess what? Like I said, when I was in my other life, some of y'all people need to, like, literally repent. Because whatever you did to me when I was in elementary school or high school or middle school or high school, this shit is going to overflow or whatever in your face. I don't know why people don't believe that. Whatever you do to somebody, that shit's going to overcome to be real bad for you when you become an adult. You're going to reap what you sow. I don't know why people don't believe that shit. You will really read what you sow. For real, for real. And people don't believe it. And sit here trying to tell you. And you still ain't trying to change nothing about yourself. You know you probably did stuff to people when you was younger. You know, like I said in my other lives, you know bullying is a sin. You know that, right? No, bullying is a sin, right? Troublemaker, sin. Bothering somebody, a sin. I don't hate my enemies. I dislike them. It's two different things. But there's definitely a sin when you bully somebody. You're going to read what you sow. But if you done bully somebody in elementary school and shit like that, middle school or high school and all that, and you think you ain't going to get judged for that? Oh, God gonna judge you for that. I just hope you know that. Whatever you and people crack me up because you done did all this shit when you was younger, and you really be. I guess y'all be thinking like, oh no, it ain't not gonna happen to me. Keep thinking that. I used to think I always knew one thing about Toy. I always knew when you bully Toya, When you bully Toya, you reap what you sow. When you bully Toya, I know y'all like, damn. Or whoever that bullied me back in elementary school and stuff like that, you gonna read what you sow. I don't gotta do nothing. Because you gonna read what you sow. It's already written in your book. Or whatever and stuff like that. So I really don't have to do nothing. But sit back and laugh. Look. Because you definitely gonna read what you sow. If you bullied me in elementary school and you think your life is great now and shit, then when you die, you're gonna get questioned for what you did. That's why I said, y'all not ready for God to come back. Y'all not ready for that. Y'all not ready for that. I hate when it does that. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for the outcome. That's why people that bullied me in high school, some of them, especially the ones in 6th grade, the person that bullied me in 6th grade, she's gone. She passed away. People that's troublemakers and messing with me, stuff don't go right for you. You know what I mean? And I just sit back and laugh. Because God, you think I forgot? I don't forget. But God didn't forget either, so he gonna get punished for that. I was never a troublemaker. You know, everybody used to always mess with me because I was short. Shoot. Or being a troublemaker. You think that shit gonna get you somewhere in life? People really be thinking that shit? You really be thinking that shit gonna, you know what I mean? Because if you got kids, you gonna catch it. You really gonna catch it. Or if you downplayed my family. Downplayed my family, look. You gonna read what you saw for that too. People are like, damn, Toy, for real? Yeah. You're gonna read what you sow. I don't know why people don't believe that shit. So that's why I be looking like I just laugh. I just laugh at y'all. I know you're like, Toy, what you got? Nails, tips. And I laugh about the ordeal because that's what I do. I laugh about people that did stuff to me when I was young. And I never did nothing to them, but you did stuff to me. Do I feel bad for y'all? No. Like I said, I'm going to let God handle you. And you're like, Toy, are you serious? Yeah. I'm going to let God handle you. I'm going to let God deal with your shenanigans. I'm going to let God handle you. Look. I'm going to let him be what he is. I'm going to let God be who he is. And I'm going to let him do it. I'm going to let God handle you. Oh, you like, damn, Toy, for real? Yeah. I don't got to do nothing. I don't got to do shit. But I definitely would let God deal with you. This is how I deal with my haters. And this is how I deal with people that don't like me. I just let God do it. You know what I mean? And people ask me like, Toy, you don't care? Listen, I never cared about nobody. I never cared about nobody feelings that did anything to me. I never cared about nobody's feelings. I never cared about their feelings or how they feel because they didn't care about mine. They didn't care about my feelings. You know what I mean? And I was sitting up there crying and sad. Wasn't nobody worrying about me. You know what I mean? But my haters, I'm going to let God handle you. I don't got to do nothing. No, you're like, Tori, you serious? Yeah, I don't got to do nothing. I'm going to let God do you. I'm going to let God handle you. I'm going to let him be the God that he should be. And I'm going to let him handle you. Yeah. I'm going to just leave it like that and just follow it. No, you're like, Toy, you serious? Yeah. My mom knew I was gonna. You know what's crazy about your mother? Your mother know you gonna turn out to be something outrageous and shit like that. Everybody know that about me. Like God even knew it. That I was gonna be that type of person. I don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. I never did. No, y'all is like, Toy, you don't mean that. Yes, I do. Because when you know what I mean, when I was getting jumped, you know you reap what you sow. So if you did anything to somebody in elementary school or something, that shit gonna come back to you and your kids. I'm just saying. You gonna read what you sow, man. Even my enemies. God, like, I got them. You don't gotta do nothing. That's exactly what he be saying. You don't gotta do nothing. I got you. I never was a troublemaker. It was chicks in elementary school that didn't like me. And you don't even know why. I never was a troublemaker. And you gonna read what you say fucking with me. I always tell people that even when me and my boyfriend be arguing and stuff, I keep telling him too. Like, I'm highly favored. I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah. Like, come on, man. I'm a Christian. Look, I'm highly favored. Like, I always was. My family, too. Before my aunt passed away, she used to say that to me. I'm highly favored. You know what I mean? God don't play about me. That's why when I got bullied and people was teasing me and stuff like that and shit like that, I just let God handle you. That's all. I don't gotta do nothing. He gonna handle it, not me. And when God handle it, you ain't gonna like it. When God handle that shit, you ain't gonna like it. And all people just be like all mean and stuff. And all Toy wanted to do was make friends. But none of y'all motherfuckers, you see? I come to find out to be God's child. Come to find out I'm God's child. You know what I mean? Look, God's child, look. And guess what? God don't care about me. Literally God's child. And y'all sitting up here talking about me behind my back, and now I'm at the age now where I don't give a fuck if I have friends. I don't give a fuck if I have friends, right? Yeah. My boyfriend like, you are something else. I sure am. Anybody that know me know I'm something else. You know what I mean? People that, ouch. People that know me will tell you, Toy is a trip. And when I was younger, I just really wanted to be have friends and all that. But now I'm at the age where I just don't give a fuck about that no more. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that shit. See? It's sticky and shit. Hate when they do that. But yeah, y'all. Y'all be thinking Toy be wanting you to be your friend? Nah. Yeah. And I start ending up getting multiple friends on Facebook, Instagram, and shit like that. All because I'm sure y'all done seen my motherfucking YouTube page. I know y'all like, damn, Toy, for real? You think I'm dumb or something? You think I'm dumb? I ain't dumb. This is why motherfuckers is coming out the woodworks and shit. Because they been on my YouTube page. Whatever. Listen when I tell you. When I was in school, I was very advanced. When I was in school. You know what I mean? I know you're like, Toy, you serious? Yeah, when I was in school, I was very advanced and shit. I used to get good grades in school and shit like that. Yeah, I'm doing my something else, Joey. And see, this is what I be talking about. And me, y'all motherfuckers crack me up. Because I'm at the age. I'm at the age, I was telling I'm at the age where I don't give a fuck about people. Shoot. I know you're like, Toy, you serious? Yeah. I don't give a fuck about nobody. Look. I don't give a fuck. Like my boyfriend, my significant other. You don't have no friends on Facebook. I think you need to check again. Definitely got friends on here, this bitch. Fucking men asking me out and shit. So I don't care that you in a relationship. Y'all just ask me out. And I'll just be sitting here laughing. And stuff like that. And guess what, y'all? I always do this hand. Wonder if I did it. Always do this hand. Whatever. Always do this hand. Because it's necessary to do this hand first. Because this hand needs to be first. And then the next hand. But yeah. My significant other funny. I laughed at him. Because he only know me from this, you know what I mean? But he don't really know me. But some of the motherfuckers know me for years. And I'll be like, so you really be feeling like that? Yeah, I don't care about I was telling my cousin that too. I don't be caring about friends. I'm too old. 30, 41 years old, yo. I'm very young to be very advanced. Like, in school, I used to. This is my Betty Boop file. But when I was see, when I was people were like, "Toy for real?" Yeah. Then I sit there and said I wasn't sure if I was going to do my nails on live. But for some reason, something said, yeah, so go ahead, do your nails on live. I just wish these damn allergies stop acting retarded, though. So I like curved nails, y'all. I'm so old fashioned. That's how you know I'm born in the 80s, but I love 90s shit, yo. Curved nails and shit. I know y'all like Tweet for real, curved nails and shit, like, you know what I mean? Toy is for it. You know what I mean? Toy is for it. Look. Trying to figure out. Now I'm sitting here thinking. Now I gotta put them up a little bit. The drill. I love curved nails, y'all. Yeah, I'm doing my nails, Joey. You know your big sister love doing her nails. Look. That's what, and I'm trying to see if I should I do the acrylic or should I do? I might end up doing acrylic, y'all. Ouch! I'll turn it down. I know you're like, so you don't like music on? Because I'm talking to y'all, so I can't do music if I'm talking to y'all. So I know you're like, so you really be doing your nails? Yeah, yo. I love doing my nails. Save money. With my own hair. Save money. Okay, y'all. If I do the acrylic, right? If I do the acrylic, oh, I know you're like, Toy, what's that? Primer. Beatles primer. up on here sometime. I'll be making lives and y'all be hitting me up, sending me stuff in my inbox. Like, I got time for that. Look at what you saying to me in my inbox. I be cracking the hell up. Man, y'all be sitting here sending me that. I was like, man. Now, I'm trying to think. Yo, I know you're like, sweet for real? Mm-hmm. So that's why I ain't want to put that on. I know you're like, damn, so you ready? Yeah, I'm about to close it. It's about to rain. I know you're like, 24. Yeah, it's about to rain. It's about to rain. I know you're like, so what are you doing? Thinking. I'm always thinking, yo. Look. I'm coming, y'all. Get my acrylic powder. I'm coming, though. It's about to pour down raining. It's about to pour down. Yeah, the rain is coming. Shit smell good. I love the smell of the liquid. I don't think. No, you like toy for real? I'm gonna start off with the small. I know you like toy, yeah. The one thing about, oh shoot. Just a little bit of clear. I just fucked up. I know y'all like toy for real? Yeah. I just fucked up. I was supposed to put the base coat on there. See, that's the little bead I use. I know y'all like toy. You know you're supposed to put the base coat. I already fucked up. But I hope it don't fuck up no more after that. So. And guess what, y'all? I put my acrylic on with the 8 brush. The 8 brush. I don't really use the 9 unless it's necessary. Cause I don't want to mess my nail up. But on some realness, I don't like messing my nails up. But I'm gonna see if this dries. Yeah. I know you're like, so you using acrylic? Yeah. Cause I don't want it take forever. If I do the poly gel, that shit gonna take so long, yo. I know y'all like tweet for real. Yeah, that shit gonna take forever. I'm praying to God that this nail, the thumb don't pop off. Now I'm about to do something else. Put that back. Put the brush on top of the liquid jar so it don't come off. And I'm gonna put the base coat. I'm gonna see if these nails putting the base coat on them because I forgot to put the base coat. So I'm about to do, since I remember, I'm gonna do it now. I know you like, damn, Toy. I'm gonna do it now. I know you're like, Toy, you like long nails? Yeah. The curve long nails. The only place that does it is certain nail salons. Because I can't stand the coffin shape. This shape I'm doing is like square or whatever. Oh, y'all like, Toy, damn. I know y'all are wondering like how I learned how to do nails. I learned, Lynette gave me my first kit when I was 12. So I've been in love with nails for a long time. Still go to the nail salon, get my nails done and everything. Yeah, I'm using base coat to see what happens, if it's going to stick, if the acrylic going to stick the way it should. I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah. To see if it stick the way it should. I don't know how. Dang it, guess what, y'all? Wow. I'm a genius. So it really doesn't matter. Or whatever. Oh, yeah, it sting. But that's what the natural. I like the clear tips. These not the clear tips. These is the natural nail tip colors. And I know y'all wondering like, what she gonna do? So I'm gonna do something different. I still might end up putting the brats on there or whatever. I really want to try to do the French manicure and stuff like that. So I know, yeah. I had my window open, but then it was getting all, so I closed it. I know y'all like, yo, so you gonna do both hands? Yeah, with the, especially with the whatchamacallit, the acrylic, definitely gonna, it's quicker. I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah. I probably won't even do a French. I know you're like, Toy, you say you, I'm just sitting here thinking, because I'm like, what if it don't come out right? So, sitting here doing all of this, I'm like, what if it don't, see, use the, so I'm like, if I do that, then what if it don't come out right? You know what I mean? I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah, what if I do all of that and it don't come out right? I'm going to be pissed. So I remember putting the base coat on her. And guess what, y'all? These nails probably going to last me a long time. Because I'll just put the base coat on there. Yeah. You know what? You know what I don't like about base coat? It gets sticky. I know y'all like Toy. Yeah. That's what I hate about it. it get sticky. The base coat. Now I'm trying to clean the fucking brush. One thing about. Yeah, but I did put the, yeah, so. Yeah, the bring you right steps, little brother. It's about to rain. I'm about to head to close. He ain't get noise. I know you're like, so you really watching you do? Yeah. I'm gonna have to do something to this. No. Yeah. So I know you're like, so I will say this: doing nails is yourself is a job. Look, I don't know why people don't know that. I learned this shit when I was like 12. Yeah, I didn't give me my first kit when I was 12 years old. And I get tired of people doing my nails, and every time I get them done, I don't like them. I know y'all like all sweet. Every time I get them done, I don't like them. I'm not making this shit up. Every time I get them done, I don't like them. I don't like them long either. Like extra, extra large, long. I don't like that. Bad enough this is long. And I know y'all like, tell me what color? I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to think, do I want to do the old fashioned way? Yeah. You know when you got acrylic powder that's white? You know what I mean? Yeah, so. No, y'all like, damn, sweet for real? Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if he could smell it over there. Like my significant other. Yeah. Let me see if this works. Cause I swear I didn't want to use patty gel, because patty gel take 5 years. Acrylic take what? Acrylic that take long time. Not that long, but long enough. I wonder if my little brother's still in here. Ooh. And I love these nails. Now that I put the acrylic on them, they look so pretty. I know you're like, so how you learn how to do nails? I learned at 5 years old. 12. I love doing those, y'all. Hey, Rachel. I'm doing my nose on live. I know y'all like, Toy for real? Yeah. That bead was too wet. I don't like when it's wet. Learned this shit when I was 12. Mom my mom was like, do you still know how to sew clothes? I'm like, Mom. I told my mom, I said, Mom, your skill don't go away, Mom. She gonna like, huh? I said, the skill don't go away, Mom. Look. I know you're like, Toy for real? You're like, my mom funny as shit. I know you're like, Toy for real? Yeah. My mom. You blessed your daughter with all these whatchamacallit? You blessed your daughter with all these gifts, like, and shit like that. I was telling my mom that. All these talent and shit. And I literally was dating a man that was a damn music producer. Imagine being at a damn, whatchamacallit, all day long with the individual. The studio all day. I used to hate that shit. I know y'all like Toya. See? Trying to think. Now I gotta switch to like a pink. Yeah. But I think anybody, I'm gonna be real with you. I think anybody can do nails. Like I think you could do your own nails. You just gotta give yourself courage. But I think any female can do it. Like, not just, you know what I mean? I think anybody can do that shit. If you trust in yourself enough, I think anybody can do it. Look, like, real talk. Like, if somebody sit there and be like, oh, no, you can't do this. Yes, you can. Because if I could do this shit, I know you can. Look. And trust me, I just do not like when I go to the nail salon and I don't like how they do my nails. Or it's either I don't like my nails or I don't like the color. It's either one or the two. Yeah, I know y'all like, so what you just did? Clean my brush. I clean my brush every time I use it. I clean my brush. Because I don't like it. I don't like the with the shit get stuck. I don't like that shit at all. Trust me when I tell you, look. I'm gonna tell y'all gonna crack up. My mom real nails is long as hell. Like when I was young and she used to have to grab me. I used to get mad as hell. Oh, you like Tweet for? Yeah, man. Cause if she grabbed me, it's a wrap. I know you're like, Toy for real? Yeah. It's a fucking wrap. If she grabbed me. I'm not making this shit up. So if she like had to grab me or something, 9 out of 10, I'm gonna be shook. Like my mom got real sharp, almond shaped nails. Every time I would get in trouble or something, you know how you got that mom that just grab you? I got one of them type of moms. And mind you, her nails long as shit, so I be trying to run from her. Look. I know you're like, Toy, are you serious? Yeah. I used to run from my mom. I used to really run from her. I know y'all like, Toy for real? Yeah. I used to really run from her. Yeah. I know y'all like, Toy for real? Yeah. I used to run from her. She used to have me shook as hell. And my dude at the time, the guy, he was like, yo, why shouldn't he come over here? He come like, oh my fucking God, you did your nails? Look. I'm like, yeah. I got tired of wearing the press-ons. But you know what, y'all? You should wear you gotta give the press-ons a chance. Because the press-ons make your real nails grow. Because you know with the press-on, the press-on nail gonna pop off by itself. You have nothing to worry about. That shit gonna pop off by itself. I just took a clop of whatchamacallit out my yeah. Like real talk. Oh, y'all like yeah. And my mom, she got long fucking nails. I used to run from her ass. Oh, y'all like Toy for real? Yeah. My mom nails long as hell, y'all. Oh, y'all like Toy for real? Yeah. I be running from her ass. Look. People be like, damn, Toy for real? Yeah. I be running from her. Look. They have a mom that do that long, sharp ass almond shape. No, that ain't almond shape. It's stiletto. But these are her real nails. Like, because when she grabbed me, I run from her. Look. I used to get in trouble a lot when I used to run from my mom. I know y'all like Toy for real? Yeah, I used to get in trouble a lot. Because I used to run from her. Look. You see the Michael Jackson documentaries when Michael Jackson said when his dad be trying to beat him, he run. I was one of them kids. I know y'all like Toy. Are you serious? Yeah. I was one of them type of kids. Like I ain't like all that shit. Look. I know y'all like Toy for real? Yeah. I used to run from my mom. Look. My mom had strong, sharp nails. Like the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm like, Toy? Yeah, man. I'm serious. I'm not making that shit up. I love my mom, man. I really do. But her, I be running. Shit. Her damn nails is long as shit. They like stiletto shape. And mind you, my grandmom had nails like that too. So that's why my mom's nails is long as shit. And then my aunt that just recently passed away, she had nails like that. You know what I mean? All long and shit. My aunt that passed away, she was the one that get me out of trouble because I used to always run from my mom. My oldest sister, obey mommy. I'm like, man, if you don't shut your ass up, oh, you obey mommy. Look, you see how long her nose is? Talking some obey mommy. Get the fuck out of here. Look, my mom, I run from my mom. Shit, my mom got that real long nails and shit. Ooh, nah, mom, I love you and shit, but your nails be killing my ass. And she be like, oh, I'm sorry, Toy. Yeah. Like when I have a seizure, she be right there. I trust my mom so much to the point I don't trust the person I'm in a relationship with. I mean, yeah, I trust them, but you know what I don't like? When I'm having a seizure and the ambulance people come and he leaves. I hate that shit. And then my little step brother, like I don't like when they around when I'm having one. I don't like that shit. Like when I'm having a seizure, I don't like that shit. I don't like nobody seeing me get one. I don't like that shit up. I know I like Toy for real. Yeah, I don't like that shit, yo. Getting seizures and shit. And you right there looking, like, I don't like that shit at all. Yeah. So, I know y'all like Toy for real. Yeah, I know y'all like Toy. What you doing? See, this is what I like about acrylic. That shit really. All right, I gotta do one more thing real quick. I just slipped up a little bit. People be like, damn, so you do nails good as hell. Yeah, to the degree. and whatever. Yeah. And I'll be like, I know y'all like wondering, like, Toy, I learned how to do nails from just watching videos on YouTube. I don't know if it had in when I was learning how to do nails, I was using the nail file. I knew about the nail drill, but it was a little bit high. Yeah, so that's why I want to use the acrylic, because it's easy to use. I've been wanting to do my own nails. Look cute, make them look cute. Like I'm about to do now. Okay. You know what? I know you're like, so I'm gonna use the follower. But yeah, I know how to. Yeah, look. Yes, I do nails. I've been doing nails for a long time now. I remember my boyfriend. I broke my nail drill because I got mad, and then he went out and got me a new one. Look, he went online and got me a new nail drill. You know what I mean? He was mad as hell. Yeah. See, look, I'm gonna have to put it. I gotta put it under the light, y'all. Look, because when I start doing that, it means you either didn't get enough or something. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure out. Do I want to? I'm gonna have to. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Look, I'm not gonna make it. I don't know. You're like, yo, Toy, you do nails? Yeah. Rachel, I've been doing this a long time. To the point, it's like when you done this stuff for a long time, it's just comfortable to you after a while. After a while, it's like normal for you. I know you're like, Toy, for real? After a while, look, I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to do a French manicure, a French, like the tips be like white and then the bottom be. I don't know if I want to do that. You know what I mean? My boyfriend don't. My significant other don't like long nails. You know what I mean? But I will tell you this though. The press-ons make your real nails grow. You know what, press-ons, they gonna fall off and you glue them back on and go about your business. What I'm doing the whole 9 yards like they do in the nail salon. And now I got my hand under the light. Yeah, look. So, because I gotta finish doing them. People ask me, like, Toy, do you do both hands? Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I do both hands and stuff like that. Yeah, I do both hands. But yeah, I like doing them. You know, if you do your own nails, you're literally saving money. I do my own hair, do my own nails. Like, you literally You literally, so people like, damn, Toy, for real? Yeah, when you learn how to do your own nails, you charge. How much I charge? Depends. I like doing men nails too. I like giving men manicures and shit. I don't know why my significant other won't let me do his, because his nails dirty. I was like your nails dirty. You got a whole chick that do nails and stuff like that. See, men manicures is so easy. I only charge $8 for that. $8, $10. Yeah. And stuff like that. They like 20 for real, yeah. How much I charge? Full set, $25. I know y'all like Toya, you serious, yeah? Living out here, I done did a lot of girls' nails out here, though. When they found out I do nails, they used to go to my boyfriend first. Yeah, they used to go to my boyfriend first. Yo, don't your girlfriend do nails? Like, they'll go to him first. And then he'll tell me, hey, Toya, what you be doing to these people? They scared to say something to you. I was like, I don't know why they scared to say anything to me. You know what I mean? Look. You're like, Toya, what you be saying to these people? Nothing. I'm not that damn fucking mean, yo. You know what I mean? Look. I ain't that damn mean, yo. And it's like they be really corny with it. Cause I'm not mean, yo. I'm only like that if it's necessary. I only charge $25 for a full set. This is exactly what they would charge you in the nail salon. They're gonna charge you like $35 in the nail salon. If you want them longer, they're gonna charge you. Yeah, the way mine look. Also, you know how much I'll charge you for this? You know how much I'll charge you? $50, $55, probably $45. Now, I'm not going to, one thing about me, I ain't going to do you dirty like they do you at the nail salon. I'm not going to do you like that. Because I know females be wanting to look cute. I wouldn't even do that to you. I know you're like, are you serious? Yeah, I wouldn't even do that to you. Just had you come. And then I live in Pine Hill. But they always go to my boyfriend first. That shit funny as hell. Oh yeah, so don't your girl do nails? Look, I be cracking up. I was like, yo, I am not mean like that. Y'all don't gotta be doing that. Look. I mean, I'm a Scorpio and shit. But I'm not mean and shit like that. Look, making me look like I'm the worst person to have a conversation with. And that's besides the point. But Raheem, if you got a girlfriend that like getting her nails done, you know what I mean? But stuff like that. I only charge a full set. $25. I know y'all like Toya. Oh, your daughter? Yeah. Oh, you got a daughter. Yeah, I know you had kids. I ain't know how many, but I know you had kids. But yeah, I don't charge that much. For full set, I only charge $25. And if you want them long, if she want them long as a motherfucker, like you want them long, that's gonna probably cost you a little bit. But I'm not gonna do you like they do you in the nail salon. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna do you like they do you in the nail salon. Like, I be sitting there looking at the prices in the nail salon, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? And I don't even like my nails. You know what I mean? Every time I do my nails, I clean my brush. I do not like when my brush got clumps. I know y'all like, damn, Toy. Nope, I don't like that shit. You know what? He probably won't even come over here today. Because my boyfriend, my significant other don't like the smell. My brother like that too, though. Ain't just him. My brother don't like that smell either. Man, come on now, Toy, look. Oh, long nails. Is she 13? No, I wouldn't even do her nails long. I'm gonna do them nice and short for a teenager age. Cause my niece is 17 years old and she get long nails and stuff now. My brother allowed her to get her nails longer cause she just had a prom. But if they 12, I'll tell you this, if they 11, 12, and 13, oh no, I'm not. And they be like, I want them long. Nah, you too young. And majority of y'all of them that's being 13 and 12 and 11, y'all fighting in school, so you don't need no long nails. You don't need no long nails if you fighting in school. I always tell them that because my niece is a fighter, like literally whipping asses. But guess what? She's supposed to she got accepted to 2 colleges because she want to be a lawyer. I really don't. I think if she goes apply, I'm gonna tell her that and see what she say. I'm like, you should go apply for Harvard. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. But you know what I mean? But these colleges cost a lot of money. But I learned how to do nails at 12 when they gave me my first kit at 12 years old, and I didn't do the nail drill. I always used the file. To do my nails and all that. Like, I'm very particular. I clean every time I do my nails, I clean the brush. I don't like the brush with clumps in the brush. I don't like how you can still work with that brush with the clumps in the brush. Good child. That's good. She a good child because, you know what I mean? Some of them, but my niece, yeah. She goes to high school. This her last year. I mean, and stuff like that. So, yeah, my niece is a good child. And that's good that she got a good kid. But I don't charge that much. For full set, it's $25. I always told myself I wouldn't do nobody's feet. But I'll just wear gloves to do people's feet. But, like, you know what I mean? Other than that, I do my own nails. I done did like 5 girls' nails out here. And whatever. I haven't got clients in a while. Because I done had seizures. So I had to fall back. I know y'all be like, damn, so epilepsy really, it's sad because epilepsy really do something to me. It'll change my whole aspect on life. Especially when you got a dude that just, he act like he act like he's, yeah. Some men love getting their feet done. Yeah. I got the, that's funny you said that. I got the, whatchamacallit and shit. My mom just gave me a foot thing for the feet. Because I do my own toes. I do my own toes. I do my own eyelashes and stuff. I told myself, I was being lazy today. I was going to do my individual eyelashes today, but then I changed my mind. I was going to do them today, but I said nope. I said I'm gonna just put the strips on, and that's what I did. Got the strips on, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just do the strips or whatever. And stuff like that. I know y'all like, Toya, are you serious? Yeah. I do the strips and all that. The individual. My boyfriend don't like the smell. Some men like the smell. But some men don't. And my significant other don't like the smell. Yeah. And I definitely do feet. But if I do feet, I put gloves on. I'm real particular about touching people's feet. Some people's feet be ugly as hell. Yeah. How much I charge for individuals? $45. I know you're like, Toy, you said? Yeah. $45. You know what's crazy, y'all? I do hair too, man. I could do hair with nails on too. I can't braid with nails on, yo. Especially if they long as hell. I'm not gonna be able to do nails with braids with nails being this damn long. I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah. That shit is like for the birds. I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah. But I live in Pine Hill. And I do nails outside my apartment. I do it inside my apartment. So if my brother come, did you do your nails and stuff? But yeah, I do for individuals. That's right, yeah. And Anna, you know how I learned how to do the individuals though? Watching YouTube. And that's right, y'all. I got a YouTube page. My boyfriend like, you should show them how to do nails on there. Look. I'm like, y'all, you're funny. You funny. I be like, you funny. Baby, you funny, babe. Look. And he be like, I am? And I'm like, yeah. Because I'm going back to school. I'm like, 24? Yeah, I'm going back to cosmetology school. Look. Shit, my mom gave me her blessing. Like, she was like, oh, take your ass back to school. And hurry up and do it, because, you know what I mean? This Superman gonna get you pregnant again. Look. That's what she called him. I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah. She's gonna still tell me that. Yeah, he gonna get you pregnant again. You might as well, I'm like, yo, y'all crazy. Individuals. Y'all charge only $45 for individuals. And strips, $20. Oh, y'all like said, yeah. These are strips I got on my nails and my eyes. I got strips on now. Look. I know y'all trying to figure out why my contacts look like that. But I just found out that my contacts is like a free tone. Like they change with my eye color. A free tone, look. Yeah. Trying to think, yo. I know y'all like, too. What you gonna do? Man, look. You were surprised what you gonna do. I will sit there and tell you this base coat. When you put base coat on the nail, it's sticky. As soon as you take it, but when you put it under the light and you take it after you keep it in there, then you take it out the light and it's still sticky. So then you got to sit there and put some alcohol on there to take the stickiness away. That's why I won't do the poly gel. And I'm telling you, I'm charging people some serious money for the poly gel, because the poly gel is a long process. I know you're like, Clay, you serious? That shit is a long process. Poly gel is a long process. So there's a whole process. So I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah. But I like doing my own nails. Because, you know, you save money and stuff. Polygel. Oh, polygel is like, let's see. I'm going to show you what polygel is. Polygel is a long process. even though acrylic is a long process too. But this is polygel, and it's like, you know what I mean? Some people do 3D flowers and all that, and it's sticky as fuck. So if it's sticky, yeah, you see it's sticky as hell, and then you gotta put it on the nail and whatever, and put your hands under the light after you put this in. It's sticky as hell. Like, polygel is really sticky. Like, this shit is not a game. It's more too. I'm gonna charge people more for that, because this right here is a fucking process. Like, literally, this is a damn process. This is like polygel right here. I like this because it's really sticky and it's stick. And then, you know what I mean, when you put it on, boy, it's not no joke. It's really, 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 really sticky. And then after you put it on the nail, then you gotta put it under the light. This is polygel too, with acrylic inside of it. This is another one, just like the rest. This is like polygel. This right here. And then you sit up there, you gotta put it under the light because it's that damn sticky. Some people do 3D flowers with it. And whatever and stuff like that. Or you could use builder gel. I mean, if I sit here and tell you, that's probably why my significant other told me I should teach people how to do nails and stuff. But polygel, you gotta put it on the nail and then put it under the light for like 60 minutes. You know, 60 seconds. And then take it out of the light and do it again. Like you put on acrylic. But that shit is a process. That's how I say I'm gonna charge people more for that. Like it's a long process. Like acrylic is a long process too. But at the same time, that's a long process too. Like all of it is a long process. See, like, you know what I mean? You see how I was just showing you polygel is like that, and there's a lot of people doing polygel or whatever and stuff like that. So that's what polygel is. I got this on 7,000 RPMs. I might just use, you know what? I'm gonna use a fowler. But yeah, polygel is like, you know what I mean? Just easy work. No, hard. Really, I'm wrong. It's hard work. It really is. So I live all the way out here in Pine Hill. I'll be doing my hair. I'll be doing my nails. I'll do makeup and shit. I do facials and shit. Yeah. I'll be doing facials on myself. Because people don't be wanting to do facials. So I'll be doing that shit on my own. I'll be doing that for myself. I know y'all like, Toya, are you serious? Yeah, I'll be doing shit for myself. Yeah, I'll be doing that shit for myself. Yeah. People like, damn, Toya, for real? Yeah. I'll be doing that shit for myself. Yeah. See, he don't like them long. My significant other don't like them long. And he's gonna be looking like, oh, here you go again. Look. I'm like, what? You like them? Why you like them so short? I'm a grown woman. I don't really like short nails, yo. Like, on some real shit. I really don't like short nails, y'all. Like, on some real shit. Like, I don't like short nails. I'm a fucking grown woman. I don't look like wearing nails that damn short. Knowing damn well I like them like this. Shit don't even make any sense. That's why we trying to tell him. Yeah, you know, when you sit up there wearing them short. Yeah, like, you scared? People like, toy for real? Yeah. Why you like them short? Because I'm a female. I'm a grown woman on my own pace. Why I want no little girl nails? I'm a grown woman. And you know, I will tell you this. People that don't know how to do nails or whatever, the more you do it, the more you get better at it. I will say that. The more you do, the more you get better at what you do. I don't know why people don't believe that shit. Like, if you do it, keep doing it, you'll be good at it. And then you won't have to keep going to the damn nail salon getting your nails done. And then every time you get them done, and you don't like them shits. And that's how I used to be. Go to the damn nail salon, and I don't like how they do my nails. Like, real talk. Like, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm being real as possible. You can sit there and get your nails done at the nail salon and don't like the shit. You know what I mean? Shit is like really sad. And you know, you're going to spend all that money at the nail salon. My cousins are a fucking trip. Like, they'll go get their nails done at the nail salon before they come here, when knowing your damn cousin ain't going to charge you that much. But they choose to go to the nail salon. I got a lot of people in my family doing nails. Especially like my cousin Marquita's daughter do nails and stuff. You know what I mean? I already know I was going to be the one that do nails and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I like doing it. I'm a girly girl. My mom always knew I was going to be like this. And these is my favorite nail tips, too. They can't, my nails gonna last long. Y'all gonna be like, Toy, for real? Yeah. All because of them nail tip. I think I got these from Walmart. Like 500 pieces in here of nails. So it lasts me a long time. You know what nail shape I don't like? The duck and the coffin. Because it really look like the coffin. So that's probably why I don't like it. I know you're like, Toy, for yeah, that's why I don't like this shit. Look, because it really look like it. You know what I mean? Do you wonder why? You know what I mean? Like, y'all like, so you look funny and shit, but it's the truth. Yeah. I just do people nose in my complex. Yeah, I had to stop because, you know what I mean, the seizures and shit. I just do my own nails. Yeah. So, I know y'all like, damn, so you see? See, look. I like them long. That wasn't serious, yo. I thought it was raining. I go see the psychiatrist tomorrow. Yeah. And stuff like that. Look. Yeah. I love doing my nails. And when I do it myself, when I like doing myself, like I said, you keep doing it, you keep doing your nails, you'll get better at it. And I've been doing this since I was 12. I be thinking about nails so much that I watch it on YouTube, how people do their nails. And then I go to sleep dreaming about nails. Like, it's like really hilarious. And my boyfriend, usually he be like, I'm going to sleep. And he'll go to sleep while I'm watching a nail show or something like that. And he really be like, I'm going to sleep. I'm like, you going to sleep? Yeah, I'm going to sleep. Because, you know, with a man, that's corny. You know what I mean? But that shit ain't corny to me because I'm going back to school for the cosmetology school and all that stuff. So this shit is not corny for me. So, and it came a long way of doing it yourself. And when you learn how to do it yourself and you keep doing it, 9 out of 10, it's going to get better through time. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. Like, if you keep doing it, you're going to be a master at this shit. I've been doing this shit since I was 12. And like I told my mom, you ain't nowhere in the world you can forget how to do nails. Like, it's like I know how to sew clothes. I got so much talent and shit like that. I know y'all probably wondering, like, what you want to do. I don't even know yet. But I do know I might end up putting brats on here. I love brats. Or whatever. And now look. Just doing it and stuff like that, you'll be good at it. I'm telling you, if you learn how to do your own nails, you will not need to go to a nail salon ever again. And not all the nail salons do curved nails. See, you see how they curve? Not a lot of places do that. And people be like, damn, Toy. You know what I mean? Not a lot of places do it. You know what I mean? So it comes a long way when you know how to do it yourself. When you master this shit by yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing. That's why I be sitting here looking at motherfuckers like, you don't even know the half. Look. I tell people that. They be like, 20 for real? Yeah. I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna tell you that. You don't even know the half. And I'm like a fucking superwoman with the nail files. So I'm sitting here looking at these nails and I'm like, damn, I don't even need this file. That's why I be sitting here saying, I'm like, I don't even need this shit. Look. That's why I be sitting here saying, look, I don't even need this shit. The nail file, the E file, I don't even need this shit. Cause I used to hell out the damn file. And people were like, damn, Toy. But these is my favorite nail tips. Yeah, so I'm literally on. So that's what polygel is. Yeah. And I learned how to do it for so long. It's just new. It's just like nothing. It's like normal. Like, oh, y'all like toys for real? Yeah. It's like it's normal. Like, I keep them so they won't be sharp. Or he won't be talking about some damn ouch. Yeah. So. These is my favorite. Now, what you gonna do, Toy? Now, done did that. Buff them. But yeah, dirty on live, going on else. And I'll just be sitting here laughing because I be laughing because I went to another salon and got them done. So, what y'all think I should do? Something normal, something not all off the hook. Nothing like, let me see. I'm trying to think. Nothing, I'm trying to think. All right, let me get the base coat. I'm putting the base coat again. I put the base coat on me 2 times. And stuff like that. So, what y'all think what y'all think I should do? Yeah. I know you're like, Toy, for real? Yeah, what y'all think I should do? Okay. Thinking. Let's do this. See? Like I'm done at the nail salon. About to put the base coat on here. Oh, I got an idea. Yeah. Cause I just recently bought more Beetles fingernail polish. I just recently bought Beetles fingernail polish. Look, I just realized some shit. Look. I just bought some damn Beetles. Look. Toy. Yeah. I just bought some Beetles fingernail polish. Look. Or whatever. Let's be real with it. I just bought some Beetles fingernail polish. Look. I know y'all like toy. Yeah. Yeah, I sure did. I need to stop shopping. I just bought, not too long ago, a whole Beetles fingernail polish. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Just bought Beetles fingernail polish. So, I'm not doing no now I did say this earlier that I was gonna do I know y'all wondering, like, what do you put in a base coat? I don't know what I want to do, y'all. I don't know if I want to. Yeah. I'm going to think of something. Yeah. You know, I don't be having time to do those like drawing and shit. Look, I'm trying to think. Thought it was gonna rain. You see how the weather be acting weird? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not doing nothing major or whatever. I'm about to T-Mobile. I'll get back to it later. I'm doing my nails. I'm gonna use nude. I know y'all like toy. I'm gonna do nude. I ain't gonna do nothing off the hook. Cause I do this hand too. So yeah, I'll be doing my own nails. Alright. That look like when you do the whatchamacallit, when you do the base coat, it gets sticky. So you have no choice but to, let me see what this does. I don't want nothing. I'm trying to think. I don't really want nothing off the hook. Look. I really don't want nothing off the hook. Yup, so I don't want to use that. Oh, you like toy? Yeah, I get like that sometimes. I'm trying to think, should I do rhinestones? I don't want that. I feel like cream. I like cream. I know you like toy. I don't know what I want now. Cream. Cotton candy. I know you like for real toy. Yeah, I told you I want something that's not off the hook. Y'all funny. Y'all just literally watching me do my nails. I'm polishing them now. I'm trying to think what kind of... I'm trying to think, should I put what you call them on them, rhinestones, or that takes 9 years though. See, I'm older now. I'm what, 41? I don't be wanting to go ballistic on the nails and the designs, and because I'm only 41 years old. Now, if I was in my 20s, I'd be probably want to put designs on every nail. I used to always do that until the nail salon got expensive. I know you're like, sweet, for real? Yeah. When the nail salon got expensive, I said, okay. Guess I learned how to do it myself. And shit like that. You see? Yeah. Yeah, so... I'm gonna try to get my boyfriend, my significant other. I'm gonna stop saying boyfriend. My significant other. I'm gonna have him take pictures of my nails to see how they turn out, and then I could put them on like my YouTube page, because my YouTube page is Latoya Patterson 8092. So this live, if you didn't get a chance to see this live, I will put it on YouTube or whatever. I know y'all like, Toya, you serious? Yeah. Like I normally does that. I'm trying to think, should I put glitter? Should I put glitter on them? I know you're like, Toya, for real? Trying to think. Or I'll think of something. But I love cotton candy. Like cotton candy was always my favorite color to put on my nails and stuff like that. So and when you do acrylic, it lasts long. Yeah, I got my hand under the light. I know you're like, Toy, why your eyes are so blue? My eyes blue because they're contacts. Now, these contacts really fit my eyes. See? This is the cotton candy. And I'm going to do one more coat. Probably don't even need one more coat. The way the hell I be doing nails. I did good the first time. So, he do not like them long. But I'm a grown woman. I like long nails. And guess what, y'all? Because I'm a Christian, because, you know, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do nothing. I hardly even go to bars. Like, I don't do nothing. I'm considered corny. But I want to live long. I did everything when my sister died. Like, I was popping perks and drinking and smoking weed, and I don't do none of that no more. Because I want y'all to understand, you know, your body is not yours, right? You know, when you die, this body is going, your spirit going with God or wherever it's going at. You know what I mean? Because my cousin used to be like, when you die, there's a VIP section waiting for you in heaven. She used to always tell me that. And I believe her. Because I don't do nothing. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't take drugs. I don't do nothing. Like, I don't even smoke Black and Milds. Like, I don't do nothing. And my dude smoke. And I don't do nothing. Because I know it's not good for you, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I don't do nothing. Because I know it's not good for you. That's why I don't do nothing. I don't smoke. I did everything. I really when I was out of character when my sister died. My sister died and I just lost it. I ain't been the same since. Like, I was really bad off. And people were like, oh, Toy. I was very bad off when Lynette passed away. I was doing everything. I was popping pills and I was doing a lot of shit, yo, that I had no business doing. I don't do nothing now. Only thing I go in my body is food, water, juice. I don't do nothing else. That's why my cousins that's probably why my cousins don't bother me like that. Like, Toy don't do nothing. Like, no, because when I die, I want to be able to go with the Lord when I die. I don't want God to be like, no, you did this. I don't want God to be like, you did this. You did this when you was down there. I don't want him to get mad at me for that. Because when you die, you're going right with him or whoever you going. I pray to God I'm going with him. But on some realness, don't nobody want to be going through it or whatever. I don't know what to. I don't know what designs to do. Like, I know I want to do the stickers. And I got a lot of them shits. Stickers. I like putting messages on my nails too. Oh, you're like, oh. I was gonna put I got the charms. You know what? I know exactly what I'm gonna put. I just hope it look right. If I can find it. Yeah. I wonder if I'll be able to. I will have to put like acrylic on there to keep that charm on. But I really don't want to do that either. Damn, Toy. You see how good I do nails, y'all? I be dreaming about this shit in my sleep. Oh, you like, oh, Toy? Yeah, I be dreaming about this shit in my sleep. I just don't know what designs I want. What y'all think? I really be doing nails in my sleep. I know y'all like, Toy. I know y'all like, Toy for real? Yeah, I be doing nails in my sleep. Some of these stickers, you got to put it in water and for it to get on your nail. Look, I hate them damn designs. This shit's so fucking hard. I have to see what I'm about to put on there. I might have to put a little bit of a... You know what? I might have to put top coat on here so it can hurry up. I'll put top... Once you put top coat on there, that shit dry quick as hell. Look. I remember I knocked over... I was so fucking crying. Oh, yeah, this is Beetles. Top coat. I like Beetles. So, y'all are so funny. Y'all really sitting up here watching me do my nails. I like my Facebook friends because they so genuine and real. I like to have them type of people on my damn friend list. Because y'all literally sit up here watching me do my nails. How sweet is that? Doing this my show. Been doing this shit my whole damn life. I bet Lynette would be proud of me right now. Like, look at you. You just look at you, yo. Oh yeah, y'all. I saw the Michael Jackson movie with my significant other. I know y'all like Tweet for real. Yeah. I don't believe nothing they be saying about Michael Jackson. Like that molestation shit. I don't believe in that shit. I know y'all like Tweet for real. Nope. Yeah. It was a setup. Poor man is not here to even enjoy his legacy. Like, not here to even enjoy his kids. And y'all they talk about him real bad now. Now they want to apologize to Mike. All that shit was fabric. You know, fabric. What's that called, that word? I forgot what they call that word, but everybody knew. I knew the whole time Michael Jackson didn't hurt them kids. You know who hurt the kids? Jeffrey Epstein. Michael Jackson didn't hurt no kids. He loved kids too much. He was giving money to the children's hospital and shit. And he's not even here to enjoy his legacy. All because people, the only thing I can say to Michael Jackson is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry they did that to you. I'm sorry they did that to you, Mike. Mike, they literally had you going. Literally had you thinking that you a bad person when you're not. Make you think that you're the worst human being on the planet. And you're not. Make you feel worthless. But you're not. Made you feel like a bad person. But you're not. You know what I mean? Look. Make you look bad. Make you look bad. But you're not. Make you look bad. Look. Make you a bad person in their eyes. But you're not. Look. You know what I mean? You talk about him so bad. Now he's dead. Now he done passed away. And now everybody's sorry. Everybody's sorry. Look. Probably laughing at y'all. Look. Because I'm sure he in a better place. You know what I mean? Well, they say he got saved before he died. So he always been saved, though. That's the thing about Michael Jackson. Look. Michael Jackson. So I know y'all talking about, I know y'all feel bad. I would feel bad too. The way y'all did that man. Look, the way y'all did that man. Look. It's the grace of God that he even still care about. Shoot. That's how you know how good of a person he is. Because he still got that mentality to still care about humans and stuff like that. Because we didn't deserve Michael Jackson. I don't know, like, Toy. Yeah, we didn't deserve him. You don't even know where he at. Well, you know, you don't know where you going. You know when you die, you don't not gonna know where you're going when you die. So you're not even sure if you're going to heaven or hell. I'm trying to think. I forgot I had these damn Pink Panther stickers too. Oh, y'all like, Toy, you serious? Yeah. I had. Oh, here was some stickers. These butterflies though. Yeah. I like these butterflies. They're cute. Oh, y'all like, Toy, you funny. No, I ain't funny, y'all. There we go. I love my significant other, but oh, y'all said you said but. Yeah, I did. I do love him, but what make me want to walk away from the relationship is the arguments. I'm not like all toy. Yeah, I do love him, but what makes me want to walk away is like the arguments that we unnecessary arguments that we have, and then I be like, why are we even fucking arguing? So that makes me don't want to. That type of shit will make a woman not want to fix her relationship. You know what I mean? Because all the arguing we does. See my nose? All the arguing we do, it makes you don't want to fix it. You know what I mean? I know you're like, oh, toy. Like, it really make you feel like that as a person. Like, you already know what type of person I am. But you want to sit up here. You want to sit up here and argue with a chick. You want to sit here and argue with a chick. Look. What else, y'all? You want to sit here and argue with me. That shit don't help me at all. Look. Oh, y'all like, toy. Yeah, I'm just being real, man. Look. That shit don't help me, man. Look. That shit is like tiring. It make you want to just go and just like lay down somewhere when you argue like that. Like, that shit is like, and don't get me fucked. Don't get it messed up. I do love him. I mean, in a year. But then, like, after a while, when y'all just unnecessary arguments, I just be looking at him like he need help. I be saying him here like I'm not the only one that need help here. Look, he hate when I say that, but that arguing shit is not for me, yo. I'm still gonna shut down right in your face. You're like, so you funny as shit. Like, real shit. I was literally on God. I would literally sit up there and look at you and fall apart and just like, you know what I mean? I'll look at you and don't want to argue, you know what I mean? Like, it makes you don't want to argue and stuff like that. You see how this weather is, y'all? I hope y'all stay cool. I hope y'all putting the right clothes on, because this weather will put you in the hospital. Like, I hope y'all dressing right, because this type of weather will put you in the hospital, like, on God. Because if you can sit there, if it can sit there and about to rain and then don't rain, then something ain't right. When they do shit like that, that's when you realize something ain't right. I know you're like, so what you about to do? You know what? Where the brats? I gotta get some more of them. I know you're like, so you like the brats? I mean, look, I love them. Here they go, right here. I'm gonna try to use the old ones. I know you're like, toy. You know what's sad? You know, like I said, you know what's sad with being a Christian? See? Put it on the nail. You know what's sad with being a Christian is when... You know what's sad being a Christian? When you, well, you can't find a church, man. And then your damn pastor, done, Your pastors on retired on you and shit. My mom said she's taking me to the doctors. And Toy, why are you sitting here worried? I know you're like, Toy, what's wrong? Yeah, I'm sitting up here thinking to myself, like, and we did talk about going to she was going to take me. Or whatever. But you got to remember something. My mama's old. So when I say stuff to her, I'm like, I hope she good at it. Look. So when the day come, oh, she don't feel like it because that's going to crush me. That's why I always go to my psychiatrist, because I know if I don't go to these appointments, he's going to close my case. Like, psychiatrists do that. It's a different time now. It ain't like how I was. It's not like how I was before. See, I put a butterfly down the bottom. You probably can't see it because it's clear. So you probably can't see it shit. But, I'm gonna just do that. And then, you know what I mean? But on some real shit, like, it makes you like that. I know y'all like, Toy, for real? Y'all, look at my nails, y'all. And I do it myself. I'm always doing my own nails. But yeah, this live is long. I know y'all probably like, Toy. I know y'all like, Toy. That's a shame. Yeah, like, I'm more crushed than ever because I had a seizure at my aunt's funeral. I know y'all like, damn, Toy. So I'll just be sitting up here thinking to myself, like, because I'm tired of getting seizures, y'all. My mom said to me, she said, stop saying you tired of something. I said, Mom. She said, don't do that shit to me. Stop saying that you tired of something. See, I put a sticker on this one. She was like, stop saying you tired of something. I was like, all right, Mom, look. And stuff like that. But I do be saying that because I'm tired of getting seizures. Like, I'm not just saying it to be saying it. Like, I'm really tired of that shit. Look. Make your body hurt. I know y'all like, Toy, for real? Yeah, it make your body hurt and shit. It make your body hurt. I'll tell you this. It's hard as hell to put nail stickers on your nail, yo. Yeah. Make that shit seem like that shit is easy as shit when it's not. Yeah, putting some damn nail stickers on your nails. That shit hard as hell. No, didn't it say it was gonna rain today or not? I just messed that one up. Okay. I know y'all like, poor Toy. I'll tell you this. It's hard to put nails on. It's hard to put nail stickers on your nails, yo. Nail stickers. Look. I know y'all like, Toy, for real? Yeah, that shit ain't no walk in the park. You be praying to God. See? Now, what now? Now I gotta think of something else. I know y'all like, Toy. Yeah. Like, I've been doing this. How long? I've been doing this on live. I know you're like, Toy, what are you doing? These nail stickers. Boy, it's so hard to do this shit. Now, it's easy for me to do on everybody else except for my own. Now, when I do it myself, for myself, this shit is hard as a motherfucker. And I'm sitting there looking at the I know y'all like, poor Toy. But I had a seizure at my aunt's funeral. I'm sad about that. I know y'all like, oh, Toy, yeah. I'm real sad about it. I try not to think about it. Because if I think about it, 9 out of 10, I'm going to cry. Bad enough I lost my aunt. See, I'm putting the stickers on there, y'all. Bad enough I lost my aunt. And then, you know what I mean? I know y'all like, poor Toy. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I have to deal with. Like, and I be sitting here like, this shit's hard. Because when my mom is not understanding me and she just spaz out and be snapping out, and I could like go ahead and call my aunt and talk to her, I can't do that no more. You know, oh look, I can't do it no more. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even call my aunt and tell her nothing. Because when my mom wasn't listening to me, or wasn't even trying to listen to me, I would call my aunt and stuff. And now I'm like, I don't got nobody to, like, have a conversation with. When my mom is not trying to hear nothing I'm talking about. Because she could do that sometimes. And that right there will tell you that hurts my feelings, where I'll be sitting up here in this apartment crying. It hurts when your mom do that with you. It hurts when your mom do that to you. And she does that. And then when she does that, I call my aunt. Now I don't got nobody to talk to or listen that will listen to me. Because my mom is a piece of work. And see, when my mom don't want to talk to me, or she don't want to hear it, I could call my aunt and talk to her. I can't do that no more. She died. I know y'all like, oh, Toy. I don't know what to do now. Because I'm telling you, if you know what I mean, I'll tell you this, because that's what I said. When you got a mom that's just don't take no mess, I got one of them type of moms. And now I'm not going to be able to call my aunt to say, Annie, she's not listening to me. She's not talking to me. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Like I'm 41 years old. When I found out I was pregnant in December, I was scared to tell her. I know y'all like, Tori, you serious? Yes. I don't know what y'all think this is. I got a mom like that. Like, I don't know what mom y'all think I got. Look, it's hard to even tell her. It's hard to even tell her I'm pregnant. And I'm 41 years old. I was scared as shit. I was scared as shit to tell her I was pregnant. Look. Because she was not, and she just looked, and when I called her and told her, she like, what? Look, I'm like, oh my God. God help us. Look. Because when I told her, she was, what? Look. I'm like, and I'm 41, and she's still like that. Look. So when I got pregnant in December, I found out I was pregnant last December, and I told her I was pregnant. She like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh God, help me. I'm like, God, I was like, what the fuck I'm gonna do now? Because that's the first reaction she gave me when I told her I was pregnant. She like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh God, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna literally be lost without Annie. My mom's like, I know I'm gonna be lost without Annie, because when my mom didn't want to listen to me, I call Annie. When my mom don't want to talk to me, I call Annie. I know, like, oh, Toy, yeah, because I got a old-fashioned mom. Y'all know, Naira, everybody know. The people that's on this live, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know how my mom is, yo. Y'all know my mom, man. I got pregnant. I was scared to tell her. I was like, oh my God, Toy, yeah. I was scared to tell her I was pregnant, y'all. I know y'all like, damn, Toy. Like, she, when I told her, she like, what the hell? I'm like, oh God. And you know why she was acting like that, y'all? You know why she was acting like that? Because I have epilepsy. Mind you, I'm shocked too that I was pregnant. Because, you know what I mean? I thought, you know what I mean? Because my seizures was acting disrespectful. So that's how I said. But she not mad at me. I love my mom. I'm nothing without my mom. Not a lot of grown kids would say that. And my significant other don't understand. Like if something happens to my mom, like if my mom died, I don't know where I'll end up. If my mom passed away. Like I don't mean to say that, but like on some real shit, if something happens to my mom, I'm like, I hope, pray to God. You know what I mean? I'll be good. Because some people can't come back from it. Some people lose their mom and end up sick and all that. Oh, I can't. That's coming off. But people be sitting there like, damn, Toy, for real, your mom is that strict? Y'all know my mom. Never, you know my mom. You came to my birthday parties and stuff. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know I got a mom that's not no joke. Y'all know this. Shit. Shoot and shoot. If I had a damn D on my report card, I can't even go outside. Look. And y'all like, Toy. If I had a D on my, I couldn't even go the fuck outside. So, and you're like, Toy, for real? I'm serious, y'all. I don't know what people thinking doing to my significant other. What do you expect? See? It's hard to get these. Yo, I'm glad that I could do the next hand. Because this shit was hard. But I'm about to get off of here, y'all. Because I got to do the next hand. And I don't know what the hell. I think I'm going to see if I could put this on the nail. Because I've been on here the whole time. Having a whole conversation with y'all and shit. And doing my nails on live. And if, like I said, if you didn't see this video, you're going to be able to see it on. You're going to be able to see it on YouTube. Oh, man. But I'm about to get off of here. Thank you for listening to my live. Look, I did this hand. Thank you for listening to my live. And I'll talk to y'all another time. Bye.